I think it's time that we talk about healing. Yeah, it's time. It is time to shine. Align and shine. I can't really scream because we got somebody in the other room, but we really don't talk about healing much on this channel, so we about to dive right into it. But if this is your first time tuning into this channel, I am Dave Shine, yours truly. And this channel is all about upliftment. It's about inspiration. It's about helping the kids come home. Helping the kids come home to who they really are. Helping you experience more well-being. And I love to talk about things that inspire me. Things that get me lit up. And things that just like, you know, just the light. Just the light. Just the light. In hopes that this light that I shine, it sparks a light in you. Because you have the same light in you. And I think it's very good for us to become stable bearers of light, so we can walk in this world and hold this light and shine this light, and we can be our authentic selves and be confident, be clear, feel good about ourselves, and just shine unapologetically. You know what it's about. You know what it's about. Let's get it. So healing. So this is really interesting right here because there's a lot of different ways that you can go about healing, and I really don't know a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it, but what I want to talk about is healing through this now moment, because this now moment is all that we have. And I always talk about the now, and it's funny because it's like, how can you talk about this now moment so much? Like, because I find that like everything sprouts, everything unfolds from this now moment, and as we can become more consciously aware of this now moment, and as we can allow ourselves to be here in this now moment, it's powerful. And it's funny because in the last video I was like, you know, everybody says be here now, but it's like there really is nowhere else where you can be. You can only be here right now. But we can think out there, and we can hang out back there a lot, but right now we can really be consciously aware of this, just by allowing all the stories to fall away. And I feel like that's what healing is about. I feel like healing is about allowing the stories to fall away. Because really there is no past. There is nothing to heal from the past, because there is no past. There's only a story that you have about the past. And as we continue to regurgitate this story, it causes us to think thoughts that causes us to feel certain type of emotions. And sometimes we think that we carry these emotions and these thoughts on our back, but no, it just occurs at this now moment, and as it occurs in this now moment, we feel something. We feel something. And the funniest thing, like I said, it's just a story that we continue to play out in our mind. And the more that we can be here, the more that we can allow ourselves to be here, the more that we can just look around, the more that we can just take a deep breath and breathe, the more that we can see that we feel good right now, the more that we'll just start to trust that this now moment can heal us and really show us our divinity, because there is nothing broke about you. There is nothing weak about you. There is nothing that really needs to be healed about you, because in this now moment you're a divine being of love and light. And as we can allow that more to shine through, as we can allow, like I said, yet again, just allow the thoughts to fall away and just to feel good in this moment. That's where the power, that's where the healing comes in, because things start to happen. Things start to happen. You start to see the world in a different light. And this is what's the cool thing right here. This is the cool thing. When these patterns of thought come up, you're able to see them for what they are. You're able to see them for thoughts. You're able to see them as stories, because this now moment really does not have any stories. There's nothing attached to this now moment. This now moment is so powerful. It is so powerful because it's so brand new, and it's something that we have never experienced before. The past is what we have experienced before. We have never experienced this now moment before. So this trumps everything. This can be so brand new. This can be so refreshing. This can feel so good right now. So this is a tricky thing right here, because this is a cool thing right here. And yet again, I'm not really saying anything new. I might be saying something new, but like there's really nothing new under the sun. I'm just saying it in my different way, and you might have a different way of saying it. But what I see it as is like it takes the same amount of energy to create something new as it does to go to the past and try to heal something. It takes the same amount of energy, and when we can really I think there's two ways about it. I think there's kind of two ways about it. And this is what I experience. So two ways about it. You can commit to creating a new. You can commit to showing up a new way in life, and this will cause a new creation. You can commit to being a different person. You can commit to feeling a different way. Or you can decide that I'm just going to try to bring my past up and try to fix that. But it takes the same amount of energy. But with this way of just committing to creating something new, you're going to get the same type of healing. Because guess what happens? When you commit to showing up different in the world, when you commit to being a different way in the world, the same things are going to come up, and you're going to see them. You're going to have the ability to see them for what they are, and see them that just this regurgitated thoughts. Because I feel like sometimes we get stuck in trying to heal the past. I feel like that. Me personally, I don't feel like it's beneficial to just try to go back there and try to fix all that, because it's not even there anymore. It's just a story that we have. But when we commit to something new, some shit is going to come up because you're walking in a different light. But you're creating something new, and I think this is what this is more about. This is about dropping the old story and creating a new story. This is about, why do I need to try to rewrite this book when I can just pick up a new book type thing? Pick up a brand new book when I can write a new book. Like, I feel like that's way more powerful. It takes the same amount of energy than trying to erase the pages. You got an eraser trying to erase the pages. You know what I mean? When you could just pick up a new one and just start writing. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's big. And you know what's another component of this? When you commit to creating something bigger than yourself, when you commit to serving others, or you commit to building a business. And this is my personal experience. When I committed to living out my purpose and living out my vision and doing something that's bigger than me, I started to heal a lot of shit. Because shit still comes up, but I'm like, I'm not using my energy to go back there. I'm just using my energy to go forward. And when things come up, I'm able to just be like, okay, I don't got time for that. That's not beneficial to where I'm trying to go. That's not advantageous to how I'm trying to live. That's not beneficial to me impacting others' lives. So I feel like, yeah, again, moving forward. Yes, it makes sense. Moving forward, obviously. Moving forward. And also, what I also think about is like, love is a productive and powerful way to be in this world. It's a productive and powerful way to be in this world. And so when you can commit to more love, a lot of shit gets taken care of. When you can commit to more love for yourself, when you can commit to more seeing this world in love, when you can commit to seeing others in love, when you can commit to being in love more with yourself and those around you, that takes care of a lot of stuff too. And it's always right now though. You don't even have to think about it too much. You can just say, how am I being right now? How am I being right now? Am I thinking about the past? And by me thinking about the past, am I being in the past? Or am I being here right now? And whatever is in front of me, whatever is occurring right now, I'm just fully involved in that, and I'm allowing that to help me expand. I'm allowing whatever is in front of me to help me expand to a new level of living, to feel better, to feel my wholeness. And yet again, it's very funny because healing, being different, being more, expanding more, these are all very interesting terms, because when we really kind of understand our totality and our wholeness, we just start to just be like, oh, I don't even got to do all that because I'm already whole right now. I'm good right now. I am complete right now. And let me live a life that let me just feel good right now. Because I'm whole and complete. There's nothing that I really have to, I don't have to protect myself for nothing. I don't have to shield myself. I don't have to, like, what is another one? What is another word I was going to say? I'm not sure. But that's it. It's like really just feeling this wholeness and this awareness that's behind all things. Because that's who you are. That's who you are. Love, light. And it's cool because as human beings, we get to experience the whole spectrum of life. We get to experience fear, hatred, jealousy, stress, depression, anxiety. And we also get to experience love, compassion, joy, appreciation, understanding, empathy. A lot of stuff. Gratitude. Like so many things. Wealth and abundance. We get to experience so many things. And when we can just relax and know that we experience that and that's okay. And I feel like that's kind of another thing that kind of gets us a little bit frazzled, that we experienced something before and it was very scary. But guess what? This is new right now, and you know something better right now. You know something new right now. You know that experience did not, it really didn't take nothing away from you. It didn't feel too good, but when you know that you are now just this awareness and you can experience everything, it's not a big deal anymore. It's really just not a big deal anymore. Because they will come and go. Everything will arise and it will fall. But this awareness behind all life, which is you, this life intelligence that was never broken, that's already healed, that's already good. That's how we heal, because in this now moment we'll start to feel that we're whole. We feel good right now. We feel good right now. That's like, it's so interesting because it seems so cliche, but there's nothing more that we want than to feel good. You know what I mean? It feels good to be seen. It feels good to be heard. But it feels good, you know what I mean? When somebody sees you, you feel good. You know what I mean? When somebody hears you, it feels good, you know? So feeling good is a goddamn end game. And when you can just, just let go. Just relax a little bit. Rest your shoulders. Rest your shoulders a little bit. Well, you can just let go of it, you know? Stories gonna come up. If they don't feel good, allow them to flow, because they will continue to flow as long as you don't grab them and hold on to them. As long as you don't grab them and hold on to them, they'll continue to flow. And so it's cool because I feel like like the positive thinking movement is like a double-edged sword. It's not a movement, but it's like we all go through that experience. Like I went through the experience. A lot of people go through the experience. It's like it's a double-edged sword because, like, we want to think positive, but also yet again, when we think negative, it makes us think that we're not a good person type thing. Cause you're like, man, I want to be a positive person. But the double-edged sword is like, positive thoughts will continue to flow as long as you're here. You know what I mean? As long as you're here. Like, there are always thoughts flowing. You always receive a new thought because you don't really know what you're going to think 5 minutes from now. You knew what you thought in the past, and you know what you're thinking right now. But 5 minutes from now, you don't know what you're going to think. And a new thought, a new expansive thought, a new divine thought, a new download, a new inspired thought, a new insightful thought will come in any now moment, as long as we're not holding on to what we did and holding on to I need to be positive, or holding on I thought a negative thought. As long as we can just allow it to flow, then things will change. Life is always changing. Things are always evolving, and it feels good to just evolve with this life and allow things to happen. And so it's really cool because, like, it's a fix-all. It's a fix-all because, like, so many really great things happen. So many great things happen when you're not trying to put past stories on now experiences. So many great things happen. Like, so many really cool synchronicities. So many people that I've met just recently. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And it was all because I just didn't think too much about it. I just was like, okay, this feels good right now. I didn't think about, oh, you know what, last time something like this happened, what happens to people? What happens to, like, people say, I can't trust them or something like that. I got burned last time this happened. You know what I mean? All those little bitty stories that come up. They might be out to get me type thing. But when you just like chill, it's like, it's cool, bro. Like, well-being is flowing. Things are really working out for you. You are here right now. Life decided to show up as you today because something beautiful can be created today when you are here and you're tapped in. And you're allowing creation to flow through you, and you're allowing this expression of and you're expressing this creativity that's flowing through you. That's powerful right there. That's healing right there. Self-expression is the highest form of self-love. Self-love is healing. Self-expression is healing. And anytime we stifle ourselves from expressing ourselves with the old stories that we have, anytime we stifle our self-expression from the old stories that we have, that just doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good. Yes! Let's go! Let's go. So, I think that is going to be the video today. That was really cool. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing. If you have any comments, if this benefited you in any type of way, please comment below. And we'll have more videos like this coming up twice weekly. And you know what this is about. This is about experiencing wholeness and well-being that you are. And I'm going to talk about this every freaking week, bro. It gets me so excited because I feel it right now. And you feel it right now, hopefully, because it is right now. It is right now. And thank you for your attention, and thank you for your time for tuning in, because it really does mean a lot. Like, we have literally just raised the vibration of the world. If you felt something different, you have literally raised the vibration of the world. You have really anchored yourself in love a little bit more. That's what it's about. I'll speak to you guys very soon. Have a beautiful day. Peace.